Hi everyone, it's Dr. Bernstein and I want to welcome you to week 7 of our semester together. By now you're getting a really clear sense of how I approach the study of literature. We go through phases, through cycles of starting off by getting some background information on authors and their time period, then getting really engaged in the reading, and then taking a quiz to see how much you're getting, what you're not getting, and then the next phase of that is spending a little time reflecting on what you're reading and contributing a discussion post. So I really believe that the writing helps you take your knowledge to a different level. And one of the things I find so disheartening, I'm experiencing it this semester with a different course at a different college, that you ask students like, what authors have you studied, or which author do you know really well, and they'll just say something like, Shakespeare wrote Romeo and Juliet and really knew how to, speak to a wide range of people. That's so general, and I feel like it's so unfortunate if that's all you get. And sometimes that happens in a survey course, is that you're sort of reading about all these different writers and these different time periods, don't really get to know much about anything. Now, survey courses have a great value because you get to have this larger perspective, but I think it's important along the way to deepen your knowledge so that you don't walk away with such a superficial knowledge of different types of literature and authors. So the discussion posts help you because taking that time, which so many people don't give themselves time to do, taking the time to write about some particular issue deepens your knowledge. Now we're having another deepening of your knowledge, and this one is more self-directed. You can choose an author. I give you a list of authors, which I'll mention in a minute, to really learn more about. And these are authors that come from what we've already studied, and some of the authors we're probably about to start studying. So let me show you what's going on this week. Tuesday, you've got your discussion post due basically by midnight, so you should have been working on that. And what I'm going to go over with you now is the research project itself. I'm going to go over to full screen mode. I want to remind you that this is due Tuesday, February 28th at basically midnight. So not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. And what I really want to do is clear off some of your time in terms of reading to let yourself get really involved in the research process. And it's a process. Don't try to do it all over the weekend because learning takes time. So you're going to want to sort of explore some of the websites, explore some articles, let it sort of take some notes, let it sink in, and let yourself come back with a fresh perspective. Trust me, it works. So pace it out yourself. I give you a breakdown of like what you could do during the week, but really you can manage your time. It's worth 25% of your grade in our course, so you really need to step up your game and do your best. So the objective, obviously, is to deepen your knowledge of a particular author, American author. And the underlying skill here, the one that's I hope you can take away from our course and apply elsewhere, is that it will help you help you strengthen your research, analytical, and communication skills. You can choose one of the following authors: Bradstreet, Hawthorne, Melville, or Whitman. Those are authors we have already studied. But I also want to open things up to the second part of the semester, because you can, if you want, like if you find yourself really interested in this one author, you could use the research project to start to learn more about the author, and then your final paper can sort of focus on, it's going to be different. I'm not going to go into all the details now, but you can sort of let it emerge out of this research that you're doing for the first project. See how that works. But you can also do Charlotte Perkins Gilman, Zora Neale Hurston, Sylvia Plath, Anne Sexton, or Toni Morrison. So we're sort of moving forward up through the 20th century, and we're also, as you're seeing, getting into some more female authors, because I know that's been an issue for some people. So I break things down into all these different stages, and I think they're 6 stages. And there are also some links to videos that I'm providing you with. These are all videos that I created about summarization. So I know you all took your writing classes, but I always like to make sure that we're all on the same page. So just take the time. It might be a review for you, but watch these videos so that you are just at the top of your game. And I walk you through all the different phases of the research process. Also have links to writing related videos that I've created, and really any questions that come up. And questions do come up when you start doing research. Put them on our D2L discussion board. I'll be checking a lot. I'll be checking very frequently, trying to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you come up with good strategies for using these resources, feel free to share it with your fellow students. So that's it for this week, and I really look forward to experiencing your research project. So take care. Bye.